First, we will discuss the latest news from Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have officially confirmed that Jadon Sancho will wear the number 19 shirt for the 2024-2025 season. Next, we will discuss the big match between Chelsea and Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge. We will discuss the latest team news, injuries, and predicted lineups. Next, we will discuss Romelu Lukaku's stunning debut with Napoli. Watch this video until the end. Next, we will discuss the latest surprising transfer. Jadon Sancho officially joined Chelsea. What did Sancho say, and how did his teammates react? Let's see together. Next, we will discuss the future of Datro Fofana, the 21-year-old striker who is currently at Chelsea. Although the transfer window has closed, there are interesting developments regarding Fofana. Let's see what is happening. First up, we look at the big clash between Chelsea and Crystal Palace at Stamford Bridge. We'll cover the latest team news, injuries, and who's likely to feature, courtesy of Metro. Let's get started. Chelsea are in fine form after an impressive 6-2 win over Wolves, and they'll be looking to build on that momentum. Noni Madueke was the star of the show with a spectacular hat-trick last time out, and he's just earned his first senior England call-up. Will he continue his fine form? With Madueke in hot form, he's likely to be a key player. But what about the rest of the squad? Let's get to the predicted lineups. We're predicting Chelsea will line up in their familiar 4-2-3-1 formation. Here's how we predict they'll line up. In goal, we expect T. Sanchez. The backline will consist of Gusto, Fofana, Colwill, and Cucurella. In midfield, Caicedo and Fernandes will fill in. In front of them, Madueke, Palmer, and Felix will provide the creativity. In attack, Nicholas Jackson will lead the attack. Fofana and Colwill are expected to return after missing the midweek game, which will bolster Chelsea's defense. However, there is a possibility of changes as Joao Felix and Pedro Neto could start, given they didn't feature in European action. In terms of injuries, Romeo Lavia has a minor hamstring problem and could be rested given the upcoming international break. Chelsea vs Crystal Palace kicks off at 13:30 GMT on September 1st. For those in the UK, the game will not be shown live, so be sure to find an alternative stream or highlights to follow the action. That's it for this preview from Metro. Who are you most looking forward to performing? Leave your predictions and opinions in the comments below. Next, we will discuss the latest surprising transfer. Jadon Sancho has officially joined Chelsea. What did Sancho say, and how did his teammates react? Let's take a look together. On the last day of the summer transfer window, Chelsea officially announced Jadon Sancho's move from Manchester United. Sancho joined Chelsea on loan, which comes with an obligation to buy. If Chelsea finishes in 14th place or better in the Premier League, the permanent transfer will be activated. The initial fee for this transfer starts at £20 million and can increase to £25 million depending on the club's final position in the league. After officially joining, Jadon Sancho uploaded a message on his Instagram, writing, "Can't wait to get started." This message shows his enthusiasm for joining a new team and starting his new adventure at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea captain Reece James also gave a warm response in the comments column of Sancho's post. He wrote, "It's time." This response shows the positive reception from his teammates and the high hopes for Sancho's presence in the team. Sancho's move has sparked controversy among Manchester United supporters. Many of them feel that Chelsea may have gotten a very profitable deal from this transfer. Even so, Sancho has the opportunity to prove his ability at Chelsea. Sancho's joining adds strength to the English squad at Chelsea, along with players such as Cole Palmer and Noni Madueke. That's the latest update on Jadon Sancho and his move to Chelsea. What do you think about this transfer? Can Sancho have a big impact on Chelsea? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss other football news. Next, we will discuss Romelu Lukaku's amazing debut with Napoli. Watch this video until the end. Romelu Lukaku, the Belgian striker who just joined Napoli, immediately showed his class in his debut match. In the Serie A match against Parma, Lukaku only needed 30 minutes to score the first goal for his new team. After being brought on in the 60th minute, Lukaku took advantage of the opportunity very well. With a neat first touch in the penalty box, he released a hard and unstoppable left-footed shot. The goal was a turning point for Napoli. Thanks to the goal and an additional goal from Andre Frank Zambo Anguissa, Napoli managed to win the match with a score of 2-1. This is Napoli's second win from their 3 matches this season. Lukaku joined Napoli for a transfer fee of £30 million, having previously played at Inter Milan under Antonio Conte. Working again with Conte, who previously successfully guided him at Inter, Lukaku hopes to return to his best form. Previously, Lukaku was part of Chelsea's bomb squad, isolated from the first team. With a contract worth £325,000 per week, many clubs would have struggled to sign him. However, Napoli managed to make this transfer happen, along with new players such as Scott McTominay. What do you think of Romelu Lukaku's performance at Napoli? Will he be a valuable asset for the team? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates. Next, we will discuss the future of David Fofana, the 21-year-old striker who is currently at Chelsea. Although the transfer window has closed, there are interesting developments regarding Fofana. Let's see what is happening. David Fofana is a talented young player from the Ivory Coast who caught the eye while playing at Molde FK. In January 2023, he moved to Chelsea, but his career at the London club has not been smooth. During last season, Fofana was loaned to Union Berlin and Burnley. At Union Berlin, he contributed 3 goals in 17 matches, while at Burnley, he scored 5 goals in 15 matches. Despite returning to Chelsea, his chances of playing in the first team seem minimal. Although the main transfer window in Europe has closed, Chelsea are still looking for a new club for Fofana. Hoffenheim from the Bundesliga and Sunderland from the EFL Championship were previously in negotiations with Chelsea, but unfortunately, an agreement was not reached on the transfer deadline day. Chelsea are exploring the possibility of loaning Fofana to other countries such as Turkey, Greece, Portugal, Saudi Arabia, and the Netherlands. With 5 years left on his Chelsea contract, the London club will be hoping that Fofana can find a better place to continue his career development. Recent reports suggest that Chelsea are likely to prefer a loan move without an option or obligation to buy. This will give Fofana the chance to prove his worth and perhaps become an important part of Chelsea's first team in the future. That's the latest update on David Fofana and his future after the transfer window closed. What do you think about this situation? Do you think Fofana will be successful at his new club? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss other interesting news. Chelsea have officially confirmed that Jadon Sancho will wear the number 19 shirt for the 2024-2025 season. In this video, we will discuss the meaning of this number at Chelsea, its history, and what to expect from Sancho in the coming season. Let's review the arrival of Jadon Sancho to Chelsea. The England international joined the Blues on an initial loan from Manchester United. The deal could become permanent if undisclosed conditions are met. Sancho's transfer was completed just before the transfer deadline, although the official announcement was only made almost 24 hours later. In his new chapter with Chelsea, Sancho will wear the number 19 shirt. The number 19 shirt has quite an interesting history at Chelsea, and it is worth looking into it further. 1. Pedro Neto, in brief. The number 19 was originally given to Pedro Neto following his transfer from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Neto made his debut against Manchester City with this number. However, he soon switched to number 7, which was previously worn by Raheem Sterling before his loan to Arsenal. 2. Armando Broja's departure. Before Neto, number 19 was worn by Armando Broja. Broja, who was later loaned to Everton, also lost his number, leaving 19 vacant again. 3. Mason Mount's legacy. Before Broja, number 19 was worn by Mason Mount. Mount, an academy graduate who moved to Manchester United in the summer of 2023, was a key player for Chelsea. His departure marks the end of a significant era for the number. 4. Diego Costa. The striker, known for his aggressive playing style and goal-scoring ability, wore number 19 during his successful spell at the Blues. 5. Demba Ba, the Senegalese forward, known for his crucial goals, also wore the number 19. 6. Paulo Ferreira. The versatile Portuguese defender wore the number 19 during his time at Chelsea, contributing to the team's defense. 7. Lassana Diarra, the French midfielder who had a short stint at Chelsea, also wore the number 19. 8. Scott Parker. The English midfielder wore this number during his time at Chelsea, showing his ability in midfield. Next, we will discuss what to expect from Jadon Sancho. With the number 19 now officially his, Jadon Sancho brings a lot of promise to Chelsea. Known for his pace, dribbling and creativity, Sancho is expected to make a significant impact once he fully integrates with the squad. Unfortunately, he will not be available for Chelsea's game against Crystal Palace today. However, he could make his debut in the next game against Bournemouth after the September international break. Jadon Sancho's appointment with the number 19 marks a new chapter in Chelsea's history with the number. As the season progresses, it will be interesting to see how Sancho's presence affects the team's performance and whether he can follow in the footsteps of previous wearers of the number.